Welcome. Make yourself comfortable and prepare to drift into deep, peaceful sleep. In this video, we explore 30 fascinating facts about weather and how it directly affects your sleep and well-being. Rain, wind, clouds, and storms are not just natural phenomena. They are nature's powerful tools for relaxation and healing. Throughout this journey, you will discover how weather synchronizes with your body's deepest needs, how it triggers the release of calming chemicals in your brain, and how it creates the perfect environment for restorative sleep. So settle in, take a deep breath, and allow these facts to guide you toward the peaceful sleep that your body deserves. Let us begin. Fact 1. Rain reduces stress and anxiety. When rain begins to fall gently upon the earth, something profound happens within our bodies and minds. Scientific research has demonstrated that rain genuinely reduces stress and anxiety levels in human beings. The reason behind this calming effect is multifaceted and deeply rooted in our biology. When it rains, the air pressure around us decreases, which triggers our bodies to release serotonin, the chemical responsible for creating feelings of happiness and calm. Additionally, rain creates a sense of safety and protection. Throughout human evolution, our ancestors understood that rain meant they could stay in their shelters without worry or concern about survival tasks. This ancient instinct remains embedded in our modern brains. The gentle patter of raindrops creates a rhythm that our minds naturally synchronize with, leading to a meditative state. Furthermore, rain provides moisture to the environment, which actually helps our respiratory systems function more smoothly. When we breathe more easily, our stress levels decrease naturally. Rain also washes away dust and pollutants from the air, creating cleaner oxygen for us to inhale. The visual experience of watching rain also plays a crucial role in stress reduction. The movement of water droplets captures our attention in a gentle, non-demanding way, allowing our busy minds to quiet down. Many people report that during or after rain, their anxiety symptoms diminish significantly. This is why rainfall has been used therapeutically for centuries in various cultures around the world. The combination of environmental changes, biological responses, and psychological associations makes rain one of nature's most effective natural stress relievers. Fact 2. The sound of thunder creates natural white noise. Thunder, that deep and resonant sound that follows lightning across the sky, serves as a remarkable natural white noise generator for our ears and minds. White noise is essentially a consistent, unchanging sound that helps mask other irregular noises and allows our brains to enter a more relaxed state. Thunder produces low-frequency rumbling sounds that are particularly effective at creating this calming audio environment. The sound of thunder occurs when lightning heats the air to extremely high temperatures, causing rapid expansion and contraction that produces sound waves. These sound waves travel across vast distances and reach our ears with a deep, rolling quality that our brains find incredibly soothing. Unlike jarring or unpredictable noises that can startle us and increase our cortisol levels, thunder's deep rumble actually does the opposite. The frequency of thunder is similar to the low-frequency sounds that experts specifically design into therapeutic white noise machines used in sleep clinics and hospitals. When we hear thunder during a storm, our nervous system interprets it as a natural, harmless phenomenon that signals we are in a safe space. This primal understanding comes from our evolutionary history, when storms posed no personal danger if we were sheltered. The repetitive nature of distant thunder creates a rhythmic pattern that our minds can lock onto and synchronize with. This synchronization promotes deeper relaxation and more effortless transition into sleep stages. Many sleep specialists recommend listening to thunder recordings as an effective and natural alternative to artificial white noise machines. The authenticity of real thunderstorms provides additional psychological comfort that artificial sounds cannot replicate. Fact 3. Humidity affects your sleep quality. Humidity, the amount of moisture present in the air around us plays a far more significant role in our sleep quality than most people realize. The ideal humidity level for sleeping is between 40 and 60%. When humidity falls below this range, our mucous membranes become dry, which can cause discomfort and disturb our sleep. Dry air can irritate our nasal passages, throat and lungs, leading to coughing fits that jolt us awake throughout the night. Conversely, when humidity rises above 60%, the air becomes heavy and difficult to breathe, which also disrupts sleep quality. The human body naturally releases moisture during sleep as part of normal thermoregulation processes. When the air around us has appropriate humidity levels, this moisture exchange happens smoothly and comfortably. Proper humidity also reduces the likelihood of developing sleep-related breathing issues like sleep apnea or snoring. Many people who live in extremely dry climates report sleeping poorly, while those in moderately humid environments consistently report deeper, more restful sleep. During rainy weather, humidity naturally increases, which is why so many people find rainy nights perfect for sleeping. The moisture in the air allows our respiratory systems to work more efficiently, requiring less effort and allowing our bodies to rest more completely. Additionally, humid air carries less dust and fewer allergens, which means our airways remain clear and unobstructed during the night. This is why humidifiers have become increasingly popular sleep aids in modern bedrooms. Understanding and maintaining proper humidity levels can dramatically improve your overall sleep architecture and help you wake feeling more refreshed and rejuvenated. Fact 4. Cool temperatures promote better sleep. Temperature is one of the most fundamental factors affecting sleep quality, and cool temperatures are scientifically proven to promote better sleep. Your body naturally drops its core temperature as you prepare for sleep, beginning approximately 1 to 2 hours before you actually fall asleep. This temperature decrease is controlled by your circadian rhythm and is essential for initiating and maintaining sleep throughout the night. When your bedroom is cool, your body can achieve this necessary temperature drop more easily and efficiently. Research conducted by sleep scientists indicates that the ideal sleeping temperature for most adults falls between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature range, your body does not need to expend energy trying to cool itself down or warm itself up. Instead, all of your body's resources can be devoted to the critical processes of sleep and recovery. When temperatures are too warm, your body activates cooling mechanisms like sweating, which causes discomfort and frequent awakenings throughout the night. Conversely, temperatures that are too cold can cause shivering and muscle tension, which similarly disrupts sleep. Cool weather naturally provides this optimal temperature range, which is why many people report sleeping exceptionally well during autumn and winter months. The cooling effect of rain and storms is particularly beneficial because it lowers both indoor and outdoor temperatures simultaneously. Many sleep specialists recommend opening windows on cool nights to allow fresh, cool air to circulate through your bedroom. The combination of cool air and adequate blankets creates the perfect sleep environment that your body craves. This is why people often sleep better during cooler seasons and find rainy nights particularly conducive to deep, restorative sleep. Fact 5. Wind has healing properties for mental health. Wind, that invisible force moving through the atmosphere, possesses remarkable healing properties for our mental and emotional well-being. The movement of wind creates subtle vibrations in the air and in objects around us that our bodies are extremely sensitive to perceiving. These micro vibrations can trigger relaxation responses in our nervous systems, particularly the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for promoting calmness and recovery. When wind passes through trees, it creates gentle rustling and swaying motions that have been shown to reduce anxiety and promote mental clarity. The psychological effect of wind is deeply connected to our sensory experiences and our emotional responses to those experiences. A gentle breeze activates our sense of touch through subtle pressure changes on our skin, creating a grounding and calming sensation. This tactile stimulation engages our nervous system in a positive way that helps distract from stress and worry. Wind also carries various scents from the natural environment, which can trigger positive emotional responses and memories. For example, the scent of rain-washed earth and fresh vegetation carried on. The wind activates our olfactory senses in deeply calming ways. The sound of wind moving through vegetation, across open fields or through structures, creates natural white noise that masks other potentially stressful sounds. Ancient cultures recognized wind as a healing force and incorporated wind symbolism into their healing practices and spiritual traditions. Modern science has confirmed these traditional beliefs by demonstrating that exposure to gentle wind reduces cortisol levels and increases feelings of well-being. People who spend time in windy, natural environments report improved mood, reduced anxiety, and better sleep quality. The combination of gentle movement, natural sounds, and fresh air makes wind one of nature's most underappreciated sources of mental health support. Fact 6. Clouds provide natural light. Filtering clouds, those soft masses of water vapor suspended in our atmosphere, serve as nature's most effective light filtering system. These natural filters significantly reduce the intensity of sunlight that reaches the earth below them. When clouds cover the sky, they diffuse and scatter incoming sunlight, breaking it into gentler, less intense light that is far more pleasant and soothing to our eyes and minds. This natural light filtering process is vastly different from the harsh, direct sunlight that occurs on clear days. The gradual reduction of light as clouds accumulate throughout the day naturally triggers our bodies to begin producing melatonin, the hormone responsible for initiating sleep. On overcast days, our eyes and brain are not overwhelmed by intense brightness, allowing us to maintain lower cortisol levels throughout the day. This consistency in reduced light exposure helps regulate our circadian rhythms more effectively than the dramatic fluctuations that occur on sunny days. Clouds also filter out a significant portion of ultraviolet radiation, protecting our skin from damage while allowing beneficial light to pass through. The quality of light under cloud cover is often described as soft, diffused, and naturally calming to the human psyche. Many artists and photographers appreciate the soft, flattering quality of light on overcast days for this very reason. Our brains seem to recognize cloudy conditions as signals to slow down, relax, and prepare for rest. This is why overcast days naturally feel more conducive to relaxation than bright sunny days. Indoor lighting, designed by sleep specialists, often mimics the soft, filtered quality of light that clouds naturally provide. The psychological association between clouds and comfort stems from both biological responses and cultural conditioning throughout human history. When clouds fill the sky, they essentially create a naturally dimmed environment that supports better sleep and emotional well-being. Fact 7. Barometric pressure and sleep connection. Barometric pressure, which is the weight of atmospheric air pressing down upon the Earth, has a profound and scientifically documented connection to our sleep quality and patterns. Barometric pressure changes as weather systems move across regions, and these changes have measurable effects on human physiology and sleep behavior. When barometric pressure drops, which typically occurs before rain or storms, our bodies experience subtle physiological shifts that promote relaxation and deeper sleep. Lower barometric pressure reduces the oxygen pressure in the air around us, which actually requires our bodies to work slightly less hard to extract oxygen from each breath. This reduced physical demand allows our bodies to conserve energy and devote more resources to sleep and recovery processes. Additionally, when barometric pressure decreases, the fluids in our bodies naturally expand slightly due to the reduced external pressure. This expansion can have a soothing, almost massage-like effect on our muscles and joints, promoting physical relaxation. Many people report sleeping more deeply and waking more refreshed on days when barometric pressure is lower. Conversely, high barometric pressure can make people feel restless, energetic, and less inclined to sleep deeply. Meteorologists and sleep specialists have noted that people often experience improved sleep on days when weather systems bring lower pressure patterns. This is one reason why rainy days and stormy weather are associated with particularly restful sleep experiences. Our bodies seem to recognize these pressure changes on a cellular level and respond by shifting into more relaxed, sleep-promoting states. People with seasonal affective disorder often report that their symptoms improve when barometric pressure drops, which occurs during autumn and winter months. Understanding the connection between barometric pressure and sleep can help explain why certain weather patterns make us feel more or less rested. Fact 8. The science behind rainy day relaxation. The science behind why rainy days feel so fundamentally relaxing involves multiple interconnected biological, psychological, and environmental factors working together in harmony. When rain falls, it fundamentally alters the environment in ways that our nervous systems recognize as safe, protected, and conducive to rest. The decrease in light that accompanies rain triggers our brains to produce increased amounts of serotonin and melatonin, the chemicals essential for mood regulation and sleep initiation. The sound of rain engages our auditory system in a way that is both stimulating enough to keep our minds from racing with worry, yet gentle enough to allow progressive relaxation. This auditory engagement is similar to meditation, where having something to focus on actually quiets our busy minds rather than agitating them. The moisture that rain introduces into the air makes breathing easier and more effortless for our respiratory systems. When we breathe more easily, our parasympathetic nervous system becomes more active, shifting our bodies from stress response mode into rest and recovery mode. The temperature decrease that accompanies rain creates the optimal cool environment that sleep science shows is essential for quality sleep. Additionally, rain washing away dust and pollutants creates cleaner air that requires less effort for our bodies to process. Psychologically, rain carries deep evolutionary significance in our collective human memory as a signal that we can remain safely sheltered and protected. This primal association remains active in our modern brains, automatically triggering relaxation responses when we hear or see rain. The combination of all these factors creates a perfect storm, so to speak, of conditions that promote profound relaxation. Research shows that people who sleep during rain or storms experience longer deep sleep phases and more restorative sleep overall. Fact 9. Seasonal affective disorder and weather impact. Seasonal affective disorder, commonly abbreviated as SAD, is a form of depression that occurs seasonally, typically during autumn and winter months when daylight hours decrease significantly. The connection between seasonal weather patterns and this mood disorder demonstrates the profound influence that weather exerts on our mental health and sleep quality. When seasons change and daylight decreases, the reduction in natural light exposure disrupts our circadian rhythms and reduces our brain's production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter crucial for maintaining stable mood. People with SAD often experience depression, fatigue, sleep disturbances, and difficulty concentrating during darker months. However, interestingly, the grey, overcast conditions associated with these seasons also provide some relief through the natural light filtering and cooler temperatures that promote better sleep. The reduced brightness of winter months, while potentially contributing to depression in some individuals, paradoxically helps others sleep more deeply and rest more completely. Rainy and cloudy weather, which is common during autumn and winter, actually supports deeper sleep architecture, even in people experiencing SAD. Understanding this connection between seasons, weather, and mood is important for developing effective coping strategies. Light therapy has proven effective for many SAD sufferers because it replicates the stimulating effects of bright sunlight. Conversely, embracing the natural sleep benefits of darker, cooler weather can help people develop better sleep routines. The weather patterns of cooler seasons provide genuine benefits for sleep quality, even when they contribute to mood challenges in some individuals. Many people find that by optimizing their sleep during these seasons, they can better manage the emotional symptoms of SAD. The relationship between weather and mental health is complex and multifaceted, requiring personalized understanding and management strategies. Fact 10. Lightning creates beautiful natural displays. Lightning, that spectacular flash of electrical energy illuminating the sky during thunderstorms, creates some of nature's most beautiful and mesmerizing visual displays. Beyond their raw power and danger, lightning phenomena possess a unique aesthetic quality that has captivated human attention since ancient times. The branching patterns of lightning, known as Lichtenberg figures, create intricate and organic designs that appear briefly across the sky. From a psychological perspective, watching lightning can be deeply calming and meditative when observed safely from a protected location. The visual impact of lightning momentarily captures our full attention, pulling our minds away from daily worries and anxieties. This redirection of mental focus provides a form of psychological relief similar to meditation or mindfulness practices. The visual beauty of lightning also connects us to the power and majesty of nature, which can invoke feelings of awe and wonder. These feelings of awe and connection to something greater than ourselves have been shown to reduce stress and promote emotional well-being. The contrast between the bright flash of lightning and the darkness of the storm creates a visually compelling rhythm that engages our visual cortex. This engagement can actually quiet the parts of our brain that typically ruminate on stress and worry. Many people describe watching lightning storms as deeply relaxing and meditative experiences, despite the power and intensity of the phenomenon. The combination of visual stimulation, sound, and the awareness of being safely sheltered creates a unique psychological state that feels both exciting and profoundly calming. Lightning also reminds us of the vastness and power of the natural world, which can provide perspective on our personal concerns and worries. The beauty and complexity of lightning phenomena showcase nature's remarkable ability to create both danger and aesthetic splendor simultaneously. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable and prepare to drift into deep, peaceful sleep. In this video, we explore 30 fascinating facts about weather and how it directly affects your sleep and well-being. Rain, wind, clouds, and storms are not just natural phenomena. They are nature's powerful tools for relaxation and healing. Throughout this journey, you will discover how weather synchronizes with your body's deepest needs, how it triggers the release of calming chemicals in your brain, and how it creates the perfect environment for restorative sleep. So settle in, take a deep breath, and allow these facts to guide you toward the peaceful sleep that your body deserves. Let us begin. Fact 1. Rain reduces stress and anxiety. When rain begins to fall gently upon the earth, something profound happens within our bodies and minds. Scientific research has demonstrated that rain genuinely reduces stress and anxiety levels in human beings. The reason behind this calming effect is multifaceted and deeply rooted in our biology. When it rains, the air pressure around us decreases, which triggers our bodies to release serotonin, the chemical responsible for creating feelings of happiness and calm. Additionally, rain creates a sense of safety and protection. Throughout human evolution, our ancestors understood that rain meant they could stay in their shelters without worry or concern about survival tasks. This ancient instinct remains embedded in our modern brains. The gentle patter of raindrops creates a rhythm that our minds naturally synchronize with, leading to a meditative state. Furthermore, rain provides moisture to the environment, which actually helps our respiratory systems function more smoothly. When we breathe more easily, our stress levels decrease naturally. Rain also washes away dust and pollutants from the air, creating cleaner oxygen for us to inhale. The visual experience of watching rain also plays a crucial role in stress reduction. The movement of water droplets captures our attention in a gentle, non-demanding way, allowing our busy minds to quiet down. Many people report that during or after rain, their anxiety symptoms diminish significantly. This is why rainfall has been used therapeutically for centuries in various cultures around the world. The combination of environmental changes, biological responses, and psychological associations makes rain one of nature's most effective natural stress relievers. Fact 2. The sound of thunder creates natural white noise. Thunder, that deep and resonant sound that follows lightning across the sky, serves as a remarkable natural white noise generator for our ears and minds. White noise is essentially a consistent, unchanging sound that helps mask other irregular noises and allows our brains to enter a more relaxed state. Thunder produces low-frequency rumbling sounds that are particularly effective at creating this calming audio environment. The sound of thunder occurs when lightning heats the air to extremely high temperatures, causing rapid expansion and contraction that produces sound waves. These sound waves travel across vast distances and reach our ears with a deep, rolling quality that our brains find incredibly soothing. Unlike jarring or unpredictable noises that can startle us and increase our cortisol levels, thunder's deep rumble actually does the opposite. The frequency of thunder is similar to the low-frequency sounds that experts specifically design into therapeutic white noise machines used in sleep clinics and hospitals. When we hear thunder during a storm, our nervous system interprets it as a natural, harmless phenomenon that signals we are in a safe space. This primal understanding comes from our evolutionary history, when storms posed no personal danger if we were sheltered. The repetitive nature of distant thunder creates a rhythmic pattern that our minds can lock onto and synchronize with. This synchronization promotes deeper relaxation and more effortless transition into sleep stages. Many sleep specialists recommend listening to thunder recordings as an effective and natural alternative to artificial white noise machines. The authenticity of real thunderstorms provides additional psychological comfort that artificial sounds cannot replicate. Fact 3. Humidity affects your sleep quality. Humidity, the amount of moisture present in the air around us, plays a far more significant role in our sleep quality than most people realize. The ideal humidity level for sleeping is between 40 and 60%. When humidity falls below this range, our mucous membranes become dry, which can cause discomfort and disturb our sleep. Dry air can irritate our nasal passages, throat, and lungs, leading to coughing fits that jolt us awake throughout the night. Conversely, when humidity rises above 60%, the air becomes heavy and difficult to breathe, which also disrupts sleep quality. The human body naturally releases moisture during sleep as part of normal thermoregulation processes. When the air around us has appropriate humidity levels, this moisture exchange happens smoothly and comfortably. Proper humidity also reduces the likelihood of developing sleep-related breathing issues like sleep apnea or snoring. Many people who live in extremely dry climates report sleeping poorly, while those in moderately humid environments consistently report deeper, more restful sleep. During rainy weather, humidity naturally increases, which is why so many people find rainy nights perfect for sleeping. The moisture in the air allows our respiratory systems to work more efficiently, requiring less effort, and allowing our bodies to rest more completely. Additionally, humid air carries less dust and fewer allergens, which means our airways remain clear and unobstructed during the night. This is why humidifiers have become increasingly popular sleep aids in modern bedrooms. Understanding and maintaining proper humidity levels can dramatically improve your overall sleep architecture and help you wake feeling more refreshed and rejuvenated. Fact 11. Fog slows down your perception of time. Fog, that thick mist that reduces visibility and creates a sense of mystery and isolation, has a remarkable effect on human perception of time and space. When fog surrounds us, it fundamentally alters our sensory experience by obscuring distant visual references that our brains normally use to judge distance and time passage. Without these visual cues, our brains cannot accurately track time as it normally would, leading to a subjective experience where time seems to move more slowly. This perceptual shift is deeply relaxing because it removes the constant mental awareness of time passing that creates stress and urgency in modern life. In foggy conditions, our minds are freed from the pressure to monitor time and can instead focus on immediate sensory experiences and present moment awareness. This state of temporal disorientation is similar to the meditative state that people experience during deep relaxation and mindfulness practices. The fog also creates a sense of enclosure and protection, as though the world has been reduced to just the immediate space around us. This perceived simplification of our environment allows our minds to relax and release the constant vigilance they maintain in normal conditions. The visual quality of fog, with its soft, diffused appearance, is inherently calming to our visual systems. Fog also muffles sound, reducing the intensity of auditory stimulation and creating a quieter, more peaceful acoustic environment. The combination of slowed time perception, simplified visual environment, and muted sounds creates optimal conditions for relaxation and sleep. Many people find foggy days and foggy evenings particularly conducive to deep sleep and complete mental rest. The psychological effect of fog removes many of the subtle stressors that keep our minds partially engaged and alert even during rest periods. Fact 12. Gentle breezes improve air circulation. Gentle breezes, those soft and subtle air movements, do far more than simply provide a pleasant sensation on our skin. They actively improve the circulation of air in our immediate environment, which has significant benefits for our respiratory health, comfort, and sleep quality. When air stagnates in a room, it becomes depleted of oxygen and accumulates carbon dioxide, dust particles, and other irritants that can disturb sleep and cause respiratory discomfort. Gentle breezes ensure that fresh air continuously circulates through our sleeping spaces, providing oxygen-rich air for us to breathe throughout the night. This continuous refreshing of our air supply allows our respiratory systems to function with minimal effort, which means our bodies can devote more energy to sleep and recovery. Improved air circulation also prevents the accumulation of allergens and dust particles that often trigger allergic reactions, asthma symptoms, or general respiratory irritation. Better air quality translates directly into better sleep quality, as our nervous systems are not activated by breathing difficulties. Gentle breezes also have thermoregulatory benefits, helping to maintain optimal room temperature and preventing the stuffiness that can develop in sealed rooms. The movement of air created by gentle breezes also helps regulate humidity levels, preventing the room from becoming either too dry or too damp. Additionally, the sensation of a gentle breeze on our skin triggers release of relaxation hormones and activates our parasympathetic nervous system. The soft rustling sounds created by breezes moving through vegetation or across surfaces provide natural white noise that masks disturbing sounds. Many sleep scientists recommend sleeping with windows open on pleasant nights to benefit from gentle breezes and improved air circulation. The combination of fresh air, better oxygen availability, improved humidity balance, and pleasant sensations makes gentle breezes one of nature's most underappreciated sleep aids. Factor 13. The calming effect of overcast days. Overcast days, when clouds completely cover the sky and obscure direct sunlight, create an atmosphere and environment that is inherently calming to the human mind and body. The absence of harsh, direct sunlight allows our eyes and our visual cortex to remain relaxed and unstressed throughout the day. Our pupils do not need to constrict to protect against bright light, and our brains do not need to process the strong contrast between light and shadow. This reduction in visual processing demand means our brains can operate in a lower, more relaxed state of alertness. The soft, diffused light of overcast conditions naturally triggers our bodies to produce increased amounts of melatonin, even during daylight hours. This elevated melatonin production throughout overcast days means we arrive at bedtime already significantly primed for sleep. The color palette of overcast days is dominated by soft grays and muted tones, which psychologically feel more calming and less stimulating than the bright colors of sunny days. Our brains are less activated by this visual environment, allowing our nervous systems to remain in a more relaxed state throughout the day. Overcast conditions also reduce the intensity of ultraviolet radiation and heat, creating cooler temperatures that research shows promote both alertness and eventual sleep. The psychological association between overcast weather and comfort is deeply rooted in human culture and experience. Many people describe overcast days as feeling more peaceful, introspective, and conducive to rest than sunny days. The reduction in light also reduces our tendency to remain engaged in outdoor activities, naturally encouraging us to slow down and rest. Overcast days provide a natural break on the constant stimulation and activity that modern life demands from us. The combination of reduced light, cooler temperatures, softer colors, and psychological associations makes overcast days inherently supportive of deep relaxation and quality sleep. Fact 14. How weather patterns support deep sleep. Weather patterns, particularly those involving rain, clouds, wind, and temperature changes, provide a comprehensive support system for deep, restorative sleep. These patterns work together synergistically to create environmental conditions that align perfectly with our body's natural sleep requirements. When a weather system moves into an area, it brings multiple simultaneous changes that collectively shift our physiology towards sleep and recovery modes. The drop in barometric pressure, reduction in light, decrease in temperature, and increase in humidity all occur together during weather pattern changes. This simultaneous occurrence of multiple sleep-promoting factors is far more powerful than any single factor alone could be. Our bodies have evolved over millions of years to recognize these weather pattern changes as signals that it is time to rest and recover. When these ancestral signals are present, our nervous systems automatically shift into rest modes with minimal conscious effort. The duration and intensity of deep sleep tends to increase dramatically when weather patterns are changing and bringing cooler, darker conditions. Sleep studies show that people sleeping during weather pattern changes experience longer periods in stages 3 and 4 of the sleep cycle, which are the deepest and most restorative stages. The healing and recovery processes that occur during deep sleep require extended, uninterrupted periods in these deep stages. Weather patterns that support deep sleep essentially provide our bodies with the ideal conditions to perform critical maintenance and healing functions. The combination of cooler temperatures, increased humidity, reduced light, and lower barometric pressure creates near-perfect conditions for sleep architecture. Modern sleep science has confirmed what humans have intuitively understood for millennia, that certain weather patterns are inherently more conducive to sleep than others. By aligning our sleep schedules with favorable weather patterns, we can significantly enhance our sleep quality and overall health. Understanding how weather patterns support deep sleep can help us make better decisions about when and how to optimize our sleep environments. Fact 15. Snow creates sound insulation. Snow, that beautiful crystalline precipitation that falls during winter, possesses remarkable acoustic properties that make it one of nature's most effective sound insulators. The physical structure of snow, with its intricate crystalline lattice and countless tiny air pockets, makes it exceptionally effective at absorbing sound waves. When snow accumulates on roofs, trees, and the ground, it creates a multi-layered sound-dampening barrier that dramatically reduces the volume and intensity of external noises. This natural sound insulation is particularly valuable during sleep, as external noise disturbances are one of the primary factors that disrupt sleep quality and prevent deep, restorative rest. With snow covering the landscape, sounds that would normally reach our ears at full volume are significantly muted and softened. Traffic noise, neighbors, and other environmental sounds are all reduced to gentle whispers, or eliminated entirely. Our ears and brains do not need to process and respond to these sounds, allowing our nervous systems to remain in deeply relaxed states throughout the night. The quiet created by snow coverage has a profoundly calming effect on our minds and bodies. The absence of sound stimulation means our brains do not experience the micro-arousals that often occur when unexpected noises interrupt our sleep cycles. The peaceful quiet created by falling snow is enhanced by the soft, muffled sound of snowflakes landing on various surfaces. This gentle sound actually functions as a form of natural white noise that masks other irregular noises while remaining soothing to our ears. The visual experience of snow falling also reinforces the sense of peace and quiet, creating a multisensory experience of calm. Many people report that they sleep best during snowfall or when snow covers the ground. The combination of sound insulation, gentle acoustic environment, cool temperatures, and visual beauty makes snow one of nature's most powerful sleep support systems. Factor 16. Moonlight affects your circadian rhythm. Moonlight, that gentle illumination provided by the sun's light reflecting off the moon's surface, has profound effects on our circadian rhythms and sleep-wake cycles. Throughout human history and evolution, the moon's phases have provided crucial environmental cues that synchronized our internal biological clocks with the Earth's rotation and seasonal changes. Our bodies contain specialized photoreceptors that respond to moonlight, sending signals to our pineal glands about the time of night and season of the year. During new moon phases, when moonlight is minimal, our bodies naturally produce higher amounts of melatonin, making sleep deeper and more restorative. The absence of moonlight during new moon periods signals to our brains that it is time for extended rest and recovery. Conversely, during full moon phases when moonlight is brightest, our bodies produce slightly less melatonin, which historically facilitated nighttime activities and alertness. However, modern research suggests that the softer glow of moonlight during full moon phases can actually be quite soothing and relaxing when observed from a safe, comfortable location. The rhythmic progression through moon phases creates a natural monthly cycle that influences our sleep patterns and emotional states. Many ancient cultures recognized and honored the moon's connection to sleep, dreaming, and the subconscious mind. The gentle, diffused quality of moonlight is far less intense than direct sunlight, making it psychologically calming and visually soothing. Watching moonlight filter through clouds or reflect off water creates a mesmerizing visual experience that can facilitate deep relaxation. The coolness associated with moonlight and nighttime also supports the temperature decrease necessary for sleep initiation. Our ancestral brains continue to respond to moonlight cycles even in our modern world, where artificial lighting has disrupted many natural rhythms. Understanding and respecting the moon's influence on our sleep can help us create better sleep environments and schedules aligned with natural cycles. Factor 17. The therapeutic value of ocean waves. Ocean waves, those rhythmic movements of water created by wind and tidal forces, possess remarkable therapeutic value for human relaxation and sleep. The sound of waves crashing and receding follows a natural rhythm that has been used therapeutically for centuries to promote relaxation and healing. When we listen to ocean waves, our brains synchronize with the wave pattern, which typically follows a cycle of approximately one wave every 4 to 6 seconds. This rhythm naturally guides our brain waves toward theta wave frequencies, which are associated with deep relaxation, meditation, and the transition into sleep. The repetitive nature of wave sounds provides consistent auditory input that prevents our minds from wandering into worry or racing thoughts. Unlike irregular or unpredictable sounds that activate our stress response systems, the predictable rhythm of waves allows our nervous systems to relax completely. The ocean air contains negative ions that have been scientifically shown to improve mood and promote better sleep quality. These negative ions are produced in abundance near moving water and provide genuine physiological benefits. The vastness of the ocean also invokes feelings of awe and perspective that reduce the significance of daily worries and stresses. When we consider the immense power and age of the ocean, our personal concerns often feel smaller and less urgent. The gentle rhythm of waves also mimics our own heartbeat patterns when we are in deep relaxation, creating a sense of harmony between our bodies and the natural world. Many sleep therapists recommend recordings of ocean waves as effective tools for treating insomnia and sleep disturbances. The combination of therapeutic sounds, negative ions, psychological effects, and the calming visual experience of watching waves makes the ocean one of nature's most powerful relaxation resources. Even people who live far from the ocean can benefit from ocean wave recordings during sleep. Fact 18. Wind patterns carry positive ions. Wind patterns, particularly those occurring in natural environments, carry positive and negative ions that have measurable effects on our mood, energy levels, and sleep quality. Ions are charged particles created when molecules gain or lose electrons, and they exist throughout our atmosphere in varying concentrations. Different types of weather patterns generate different ionic concentrations in the air around us. Negative ions, which are ions with an extra electron, are particularly beneficial for human health and well-being. Negative ions are produced in high concentrations near moving water, in forests, and during weather pattern changes like thunderstorms and rain. When wind carries air rich in negative ions to our locations, we experience improvements in mood, reduced anxiety, better sleep quality, and enhanced cognitive function. Positive ions, conversely, can leave us feeling sluggish, anxious, and generally unwell. Many people report feeling worse on days when positive ions accumulate in the air, such as before thunderstorms or in stagnant, humid conditions. The wind patterns that precede storms actively move positive ion-rich air away from our locations while bringing negative ion-rich air closer. This ionic shift is one reason why people often feel renewed and energized after thunderstorms pass. Negative ions increase oxygen flow to our brains and blood, which improves mood, alertness, and eventually supports deeper sleep. The influx of negative ions also influences our serotonin levels, which directly affects mood and sleep quality. Wind patterns from natural environments carry higher concentrations of negative ions than wind from urban or industrial areas. By spending time outdoors in windy natural environments or opening windows when favorable wind patterns occur, we can actively increase our exposure to negative ions. The ionization of air by wind patterns represents another way that weather actively supports our health, mood, and sleep quality. Fact 19. Temperature fluctuations throughout the day. Temperature fluctuations throughout the day follow natural patterns that align perfectly with our circadian rhythms and sleep-wake cycles. Our bodies experience and expect daily temperature cycles that signal different times of day and influence our alertness, activity levels, and sleep. During daylight hours, temperatures rise progressively, which signals our bodies to increase metabolism, alertness, and activity engagement. This temperature increase triggers cortisol release and promotes wakefulness. As evening approaches, temperatures naturally begin to decline, which signals our bodies to begin the transition towards sleep. This temperature decrease triggers melatonin production and prepares our bodies for rest. The natural rhythm of daily temperature fluctuation supports our circadian rhythm far more effectively than static temperatures maintained throughout the day and night. Modern air conditioning and heating systems often eliminate natural temperature fluctuations, which can disrupt our sleep quality and overall circadian rhythm function. When we experience normal daily temperature cycles, our bodies are able to function in greater harmony with their natural biological programming. The cool nights that result from natural temperature fluctuations support deeper sleep and allow our bodies to complete full sleep cycles effectively, Temperature fluctuations are particularly pronounced during weather pattern changes when cooling occurs more dramatically. These dramatic temperature drops are particularly effective at triggering sleep in our bodies. Research shows that sleeping in environments with natural temperature fluctuations results in better sleep quality than sleeping in constant temperature environments. The transition from warm days to cool nights is one of nature's most effective sleep promoters. By allowing our sleeping environments to experience natural temperature fluctuations, we can significantly improve our sleep quality. Understanding how temperature cycles influence our sleep can help us make better decisions about environmental controls in our bedrooms. Fact 20. The psychology of grey skies. Grey skies, those days when clouds cover the entire sky and create a monochromatic landscape dominated by shades of grey, have profound psychological effects on our minds and emotional states. The color psychology of grey is deeply connected to relaxation, neutrality, and introspection. Grey is a non-stimulating color that does not trigger the same neural responses as bright colors like red, yellow, or orange. When we view a grey sky, our brains do not need to process intense color information, which allows our minds to enter more relaxed states. The absence of bright colors and high contrast creates an environment that feels calm and soothing to our visual cortex. Many therapy offices and sleep clinics use grey and neutral color palettes specifically because they promote relaxation and reduce psychological stimulation. Grey skies psychologically signal to our brains that external demands are reduced and that a slower pace of life is appropriate. This psychological signal comes from both cultural conditioning and evolutionary responses to weather patterns. Our ancestors understood that grey skies often preceded rain or storms, times when shelter and rest were necessary for survival. This ancient programming remains active in our modern brains, automatically triggering relaxation responses when we see grey skies. The psychological effect of grey skies is complemented by the reduced light and cooler temperatures that typically accompany them. Grey skies also reduce the temptation to engage in outdoor activities, naturally encouraging us to slow down and rest. The introspective mood that grey skies create is often described as peaceful and meditative by people who appreciate these weather conditions. Grey skies remind us of the need to turn inward, reflect, and take time for self-care and rest. The combination of neutral colors, reduced light, cooler temperatures, and psychological associations makes grey skies particularly supportive of deep relaxation and quality sleep. Understanding the psychology of grey skies can help us appreciate rather than resist the calming effects of overcast weather. Fact 21. How weather reduces digital distraction. Weather conditions, particularly rainy and stormy weather, naturally reduce our tendency to engage with digital devices and screens. When weather turns bad, outdoor activities become impossible or undesirable, which eliminates one major source of digital distraction. However, more importantly, bad weather psychologically signals to our brains that rest and indoor activities are appropriate. During beautiful sunny weather, our brains are stimulated to remain active and engaged with external activities. This stimulation often translates into increased digital device usage as we seek to capture and share experiences on social media. By contrast, rainy and overcast weather naturally encourages us to minimize digital engagement and focus on indoor, low-stimulation activities. The reduced light that accompanies bad weather makes screen viewing less appealing and more uncomfortable for our eyes. Many people naturally reach for their devices less frequently on dark, rainy days. The sound of rain and wind creates a psychological boundary that separates us from the outside world and reduces our impulse to check on external events and social media. This psychological separation from constant digital connectivity allows our minds to rest and our nervous systems to recover. The break from digital stimulation that weather naturally provides is increasingly important in our modern world of constant connectivity. Digital devices emit blue light that suppresses melatonin production and interferes with sleep quality. By reducing digital device usage during weather changes, we create better conditions for sleep onset and maintenance. Weather reduction of digital distraction also reduces our overall stress levels and anxiety. The mental rest provided by disconnection from digital stimulation supports deeper sleep and better overall mental health. Many sleep specialists recommend treating bad weather as an opportunity to unplug from digital devices and fully engage in rest and recovery. Fact 22. Natural humidity and respiratory health. Natural humidity levels that increase during rainy and damp weather directly support our respiratory health and facilitate easier breathing during sleep. When air contains appropriate moisture levels, our lungs and airways can function with minimal resistance and effort. The mucous membranes lining our respiratory passages require adequate moisture to function optimally and prevent irritation. Dry air causes these membranes to dry out, which triggers coughing, throat irritation, and general respiratory discomfort. Natural humidity supports the optimal function of our respiratory system, allowing us to breathe easily throughout the night without disturbance. Easy, unrestricted breathing allows our bodies to remain in relaxed states and supports deeper sleep. When we do not need to consciously focus on breathing or struggle against respiratory difficulties, our nervous systems can fully relax. The natural humidity increase during rain and cloudy weather provides these optimal respiratory conditions automatically. High humidity also reduces the presence of airborne irritants and allergens, further supporting respiratory health. Dust particles, pollen, and other irritants cannot float as easily in humid air, so they settle or remain at ground level rather than in our breathing zone. This reduction in airborne irritants means fewer respiratory irritations and fewer sleep disturbances. Natural humidity also prevents the excessive mucus production that occurs in dry environments. This mucus production can lead to congestion, postnasal drip, and the coughing that often disturbs sleep. By maintaining natural humidity levels through windows open on humid days or humidifiers, we can support respiratory health and sleep quality. People who live in dry climates or in heated homes during winter often struggle with sleep disturbances related to dry air. Using humidifiers to replicate the natural humidity of rainy weather can significantly improve sleep quality for these individuals. The connection between natural humidity and respiratory health demonstrates another way weather actively supports quality sleep. Fact 23. Sunsets and melatonin production. Sunsets, those beautiful transitions from day to night as the sun descends below the horizon, trigger profound biological changes in our bodies, most importantly, the increase in melatonin production. As the sun begins to set and natural light decreases, our eyes send signals to our brains through specialized photoreceptors that detect changing light levels. These photoreceptors communicate with our pineal glands, which then begin increasing melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone responsible for initiating and maintaining sleep, so the sunset-triggered increase in melatonin begins priming our bodies for sleep hours before we actually attempt to sleep. The gradual decrease in light during sunset allows for a gentle, natural transition into nighttime rather than an abrupt shift. This gradual transition supports a natural and easy transition into sleep much more effectively than the artificial light-to-dark transitions that occur when we use electric lights. The warm colors of sunlight during sunset also contribute to the relaxation response by being less stimulating than the brighter blue and white tones of midday light. The beauty and majesty of sunset experiences invoke feelings of awe and wonder that reduce stress and promote emotional well-being. Taking time to watch sunsets, particularly on cloudy days when the light diffuses beautifully through clouds, can significantly enhance evening relaxation. The psychological expectation of sunset as the transition to evening activities also primes our minds for the shift toward rest. Weather conditions that create particularly beautiful sunsets, such as when clouds scatter and diffuse the sunlight, provide enhanced melatonin support, combined with psychological and emotional benefits. By spending time outdoors during sunsets on days when weather permits, we can optimize our natural melatonin production. This alignment with natural sunset cycles is far more effective for sleep support than relying on artificial evening routines. Fact 24. The peaceful nature of drizzle. Drizzle, that gentle and subtle form of precipitation, where tiny water droplets fall from the sky in a soft, continuous manner, represents one of the most peaceful and soothing weather phenomena. Unlike heavy rain, which can feel intense and dramatic, drizzle is subtle, gentle, and requires our full attention to notice and appreciate. The soft patter of drizzle creates a gentle white noise that is less intense than rain, but equally effective at masking disturbing sounds. The subtlety of drizzle means our brains are engaged just enough to prevent racing thoughts, but not so much that we become overstimulated. The visual experience of watching drizzle is calming because individual droplets are difficult to track, creating a diffuse, soft visual experience rather than a sharp, defined pattern. The temperature decrease that accompanies drizzle is typically mild and gradual rather than sudden, creating a comfortable transition into cooler conditions. Drizzle rarely causes dramatic barometric pressure changes, so it provides steady, consistent environmental conditions that support relaxation. The humidity increase from drizzle is gentle and beneficial without becoming uncomfortably damp. Drizzle creates an intimate, enclosed feeling, as if the world has been gently separated from us by the soft curtain of water droplets. This sense of enclosure and protection creates a psychological boundary that reduces external demands and stress. The peaceful, unhurried nature of drizzle psychologically signals that slowing down and resting are appropriate. Many people describe drizzle as their favorite type of weather because of the peaceful, meditative quality it creates. The combination of gentle sound, subtle visual experience, mild temperature change, and psychological effects makes drizzle one of nature's most effective sleep supports. Drizzle provides all the benefits of rain with a softer, more gentle presentation that many people find particularly soothing and conducive to sleep. Fact 25. Weather and your body temperature regulation. Weather conditions directly influence our body's ability to regulate core temperature, which is essential for quality sleep. Our bodies naturally decrease core temperature as we prepare for sleep, beginning approximately 1 to 2 hours before sleep onset. This temperature decrease is controlled by our circadian rhythm and involves complex physiological processes that prepare us for sleep. Cool weather naturally supports and facilitates this necessary temperature decrease by providing an environment where our bodies do not need to work hard to cool down. When we are in cool environments, our bodies can achieve the necessary temperature decrease with minimal effort, allowing all energy resources to be devoted to sleep. Warm weather, conversely, requires our bodies to actively cool down through sweating and other thermoregulatory mechanisms. This active cooling requires energy expenditure and can lead to discomfort and frequent awakenings throughout the night. Weather that creates optimal sleeping temperatures, typically between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, allows our temperature regulation systems to work with maximum efficiency. Rainy and stormy weather typically brings cooler temperatures that naturally support the body temperature regulation necessary for sleep. Wind patterns also support temperature regulation by facilitating evaporative cooling on our skin. Weather patterns that maintain consistent temperatures throughout the night support continuous, uninterrupted sleep cycles. Sudden temperature fluctuations during the night can trigger awakenings as our bodies struggle to maintain temperature stability. By choosing to sleep during weather conditions that provide optimal temperatures, we can significantly support our body's natural temperature regulation and sleep quality. Understanding the connection between weather and body temperature regulation can help us make better decisions about sleep timing and environment. Fact 26. How clouds filter. Harmful UV rays. Clouds provide a natural filtering system that reduces the intensity of ultraviolet radiation reaching the Earth's surface. Ultraviolet radiation, or UV rays, are invisible electromagnetic waves emitted by the sun that can damage our skin, eyes, and underlying tissues. Prolonged exposure to UV radiation causes skin damage, accelerates aging, increases cancer risk, and can damage our eyes and vision. Clouds scatter and absorb a significant portion of incoming UV radiation, preventing it from reaching our skin and bodies. Even on cloudy days, some UV radiation passes through cloud cover, but the intensity is substantially reduced compared to clear, sunny days. This natural protection provided by clouds means we can safely be outdoors or near windows on cloudy days without the UV protection measures required on sunny days. This natural protection is particularly important during sleep, when we may be near windows or in bright daylight during daytime rest periods. Clouds also filter out the infrared radiation that creates intense heat, keeping temperatures cooler on cloudy days. The cooler temperatures resulting from cloud filtering support better sleep quality than the hot conditions of sunny days. Cloud filtering of UV rays also affects our skin's vitamin D production, which has various health implications. However, the sleep benefits of cloudy weather typically outweigh any vitamin D benefits of direct sunlight. The protection provided by clouds allows us to rest and sleep during daylight hours without concern about UV damage. The combination of filtered light, reduced heat, and cooler temperatures that cloud cover provides creates ideal conditions for daytime rest or sleep. Understanding how clouds filter harmful UV rays highlights another way that weather actively supports our health and well-being. Fact 27. The meditative quality of watching rain. Watching rain, the practice of observing rainfall from a sheltered location, offers profound, meditative and calming experiences that support relaxation and stress reduction. The visual experience of watching rain requires our full attention in a gentle, non-demanding way that naturally facilitates meditation. Following individual raindrops as they fall engages our visual cortex without triggering the analytical thinking that creates stress and worry. The rhythmic pattern of rainfall creates a natural rhythm that guides our brain waves toward meditative frequencies. The combination of gentle movement, sound, and visual engagement creates a multisensory experience that fully occupies our consciousness. When our consciousness is fully engaged in the present moment, worries about past events or future concerns naturally fade into the background. This presence in the moment is the essence of meditation and is deeply healing for our minds and nervous systems. The activity of watching rain requires no effort, no achievement, and no performance, which allows our brains to release the constant striving that modern life demands. The beauty and natural perfection of rainfall creates feelings of awe and connection to nature. These feelings of awe reduce self-centered concerns and promote feelings of peace and connectedness. Many meditation teachers recommend watching rain as a form of meditation for people who struggle with traditional meditation practices. The gateway quality of rainfall, with its gentle flow and constant movement, creates a hypnotic effect that facilitates deep relaxation. The sensory experience of being near rain, hearing its sound, seeing its motion, and feeling its moisture in the air combines to create a deeply grounding and present moment experience. Taking time to watch rain, even for just 15 or 20 minutes, can significantly reduce stress, anxiety, and racing thoughts. The meditative quality of watching rain makes it one of nature's most effective tools for promoting relaxation and peaceful sleep. Fact 28. Atmospheric pressure, changes and relaxation. Atmospheric pressure changes, the fluctuations in the weight of air pressing down upon the earth, have measurable effects on our bodies and our relaxation response. When atmospheric pressure decreases, which typically occurs before rain or storms approach, our bodies experience several physiological changes that promote relaxation. Decreasing pressure causes the fluids in our bodies to expand slightly, which creates a gentle, soothing sensation similar to a massage or embrace. This expansion of body fluids has a naturally relaxing effect on our muscles and nervous systems. Lower atmospheric pressure also reduces the oxygen pressure in the air around us, which paradoxically makes breathing easier and less demanding. When breathing requires less effort, our parasympathetic nervous system becomes more active, shifting our bodies from stress mode into relaxation and recovery mode. Atmospheric pressure changes also influence the movement of cerebrospinal fluid within our nervous systems, which affects our mood and relaxation levels. Many people report feeling dramatically more relaxed and able to sleep more deeply when atmospheric pressure drops. Conversely, high atmospheric pressure often makes people feel restless, anxious, and less inclined to sleep. Meteorologists have noted that weather system movements that bring lower pressure patterns are consistently associated with improved sleep quality. The relationship between pressure changes and relaxation is so strong that people with sensitive nervous systems often report knowing when a weather system is approaching based on their relaxation response. By understanding the effects of atmospheric pressure on our bodies, we can better understand why we sleep better on certain days and seek out conditions that support our relaxation. The body's response to atmospheric pressure changes represents an ancient, deeply embedded biological mechanism that continues to influence our sleep in modern times. Fact 29. The connection between weather and dreams. Weather conditions have a measurable influence on the quality, intensity, and vividness of our dreams. The sleep stages during which we dream most intensely, called REM sleep, are particularly responsive to weather conditions and environmental factors. Weather that supports deeper, longer sleep naturally supports longer, more vivid dreams because we spend more time in REM sleep stages. Cool temperatures, appropriate humidity, low barometric pressure, and reduced light all extend the duration of REM sleep, increasing the frequency and vividness of our dreams. Dreams that occur during high-quality, deep sleep are typically more vivid, coherent, and emotionally meaningful than dreams during poor sleep. The restorative processes that occur during high-quality sleep also apply to our emotional and psychological processing, which is facilitated through dreaming. Weather that supports high-quality sleep therefore supports more effective emotional processing and psychological integration through dreams. Many people report having particularly vivid and meaningful dreams during rainy nights or when sleeping during weather pattern changes. The increased barometric pressure fluctuations and temperature changes associated with weather systems may amplify the neurological activity associated with dreaming. Dreams serve important psychological functions, including memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and subconscious problem-solving. By supporting deeper sleep through favorable weather conditions, we support these important dream functions. Understanding the connection between weather and dreams can help us appreciate the additional sleep benefits that optimal weather conditions provide. The richness of our dream life is one dimension of sleep quality that is often overlooked, but is deeply important to our overall well-being and psychological health. Fact 30. How weather cycles synchronize with sleep cycles. Weather cycles, the recurring patterns of weather changes throughout seasons and throughout individual days, synchronize beautifully with our natural sleep cycles and circadian rhythms. Our bodies have evolved over millions of years to recognize and respond to these weather cycles as signals that regulate our sleep and wakefulness. The daily cycle of weather, from morning sunshine to evening clouds to nighttime darkness, aligns perfectly with our circadian rhythm cycles. Morning sunlight triggers cortisol release and wakefulness, while evening darkness and temperature decrease trigger melatonin release and sleep. Seasonal weather cycles similarly synchronize with our seasonal variations in sleep patterns and energy levels. The longer, colder nights of winter naturally encourage longer sleep periods and deeper sleep, while the shorter, warmer nights of summer promote earlier waking and lighter sleep. This synchronization between weather cycles and sleep cycles is so fundamental to human physiology that disrupting it through artificial lighting or artificial temperature control causes measurable sleep quality degradation. Modern humans spend most of our time indoors under artificial lighting and temperature control, which disrupts our natural synchronization with weather cycles. By spending more time experiencing natural weather cycles, we can restore better synchronization with our sleep-wake rhythms. People who maintain closer connections to natural weather cycles consistently report better sleep quality than those who spend most of their time in artificial environments. The harmony between weather cycles and sleep cycles demonstrates the elegant design of our bodies and our deep connection to natural environmental rhythms. By respecting and aligning with weather cycles rather than fighting against them, we support optimal sleep and overall health. The final recognition that our sleep is fundamentally connected to weather cycles reminds us that we are part of nature and that our well-being depends on maintaining harmony with natural rhythms and patterns.